Hi, today we are discussing about file handling or data handling in Java. Basically, we know we want to read the data from files and we want to store the data. We want to write the data. We want to add data. So these things we do with the Java programming technology. Java is a very good programming, object-oriented programming, platform independent. So it provides a rich set of file API to handle the file data and data. Right? You can see here. For example, I want to show you a simple file, a simple Java code snippet where we are reading a file data from file and we are creating an object. You can see we are importing java.io.file. So IO package is having all file related classes. So we can simply read the file using the statement file space object equal to new operator file of we need to pass the file name and we need to pass the file location also. So that is the one thing. Other thing is input output streams in Java. Input output streams are basically used to read the stream of data, input data from different input sources. Okay, so here you can see there are two main abstract classes. One is input stream, or other thing is output stream. So under input stream there are subclasses of file input stream, file output stream, buffered input stream, like this. I want to show you how we use this input stream for reading a data. You can see here an example how we are doing it. Let's take an example here. Mm, okay, let me show here a simple example. Um, you can see here, first let us discuss how we are going to create a file object after passing the file name, and then object dot create new file. Okay, then we are it will create a new file. It will give us the name, right? So in the same way, I'm taking this file writer class here. So I want to write data to file to the file, which is why I have taken file writer. So now what I'm doing here, I'm reading the file and then I'm writing content to the file here. You can see file writer. I created a writer object for file writer class, and then writer dot write off the content, the string. Right, I'm actually writing that content there. Once we open any file, we need to make sure that we have to close that file. Otherwise, it will result writing the data. I mean, it will not close that buffer, that stream. It may result in exception error. Okay, just remember that. So in the same way, read a data from file. I can see here, if I want to read the data, there is a scanner class from to which we pass object of the file as a in constructor, and then we need to specify reader dot has next line, so that way we will be able to read multiple lines continuously, and we should close that as well. So for delete operation also. So it is very straightforward how we handle the file operations. uh, Here you have to understand one thing. See, these file readers or file writers or whatever you are using, it just reading a data and writing a data. So the latest Java API, you can see with the Java 7 onwards, the file reading and writing, they have been simplified. You can use a path class here, where you can simply specify the object and path dot get off that source. So it will simply read the data, and it can simply copy the data to the destination file. Okay, so this is all about file reading. So you can see why we have two kinds of things here, like a byte stream and character stream. Byte streams are if you want to read the data in the form of bytes, right? Then we use the byte streams, byte stream related classes. We use input stream and output stream. But if you want to read a characters like character streams, then you have to go for with the reader and writer classes. Okay, these abstract classes and subsequent subclasses. So it is very straightforward. Other thing is, I want to show you here. There is a Java 8 uh, data handling. You see here, the Java 8 data handling. It is also one of the good feature for data processing. You can see here what we are doing. We have taken some array of data, and then that on that list we are calling stream method, and simply inside a stream method we have a filter, map, and collection, all these um, attributes. So in a single line we can simplify the data, we can manipulate the data, and we can get the filter data also. So with the Java 8 it has provided a beautiful feature also, where we can handle the data in efficient way. Okay, so that is also other thing. And other one more thing, Java, if you take a frameworks or anything, JPA, Java JPA, uh, let's say you want to take data in the form of entity class, and you want to store that data as a entity. Then the JPA, Java Persistence API, is one of the best feature in Java frameworks. So we generally use it in ORM, as part of ORM applications, ORM softwares. You can see here significance of JPA in Java. Data integrity, it allows the mapping, direct mapping. You can map the data to any entity or class. Portability, you can serialize the class also once it is mapped there, right? It improves the productivity, easy to implement. So that is why we have entity manager, persistent. So you can see here there is an entity class, employee class. I want to map the properties ID, name, email, and I can simply provide that data in constructor. And then what I'm doing, I'm just calling employee object dot persist method. It will persist the data. Okay, we can serialize and deserialize the data also. So that way data can be handled using Java API, JPA, right? So these are the some options where we can actually handle with the data. There are so many options, we can discuss them further. For now, this is about the data handling in Java, using a file API, and Java 8 streams, and JPA